Hello, everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters, and welcome to another trailer reaction. And this is for the highly anticipated next entry in the DC universe, or should I say, James Gunn's DC universe. He started the reboot of the new cinematic, version of DC earlier this year with his version of Superman, and I'll be quite honest, it wasn't bad, but I didn't think it was anything special either. I thought the cast was fantastic. I thought the film itself had good points, added some fresh elements, but there were also a lot of things that I felt like we've seen time and time again. But hey-ho, that is his first chapter in the new DCU. So let's get cracking and talk about the next entry, Supergirl. So Supergirl is an upcoming American superhero film based on the character from DC Comics, directed by Craig Gillespie and written by Anna Nogueira. Sorry if I butchered them names. It will be the second film in the DC universe. Milly Alcock stars as Kara Zor-El alongside Matthias Schoenaerts, Eve Ridley, David Krumholtz, Emily Beecham, and Jason Momoa. In the film, Supergirl travels across the galaxy on a murderous quest for revenge. It is produced by James Gunn and Peter Safran of DC Studios. So that's just little tidbits on what this film about and what it potentially is going to bring with. So without further ado, let's check out the first official trailer for Supergirl.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, Kara Zor-El. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Well, what do I think of that? It's given me, classic James Gunn. It's got elements from Guardians, elements from Captain Marvel, and it's also got hints of what we've already experienced throughout the course of the DCU in the first Superman film. And, the thing is with superhero films, we've had that many. and there's only so much you can do with them, and there's only so far you can take these films in terms of what you can deliver plot and story. All you can hope for is that you're going to be entertained by them by the end of it. And for me, when it comes to the MCU for me should have just ended after Endgame, and they should have waited a few years and rebooted it, or at least let the dust settle and waited a good 5-6 years so people could build up anticipation, build up kind of missing the MCU and bringing it back. I feel like with DC, they've just had no break in between the Snyderverse and jumping straight ahead into what we are now developing as the DC universe. And this just feels like more the same of what we've seen in both Marvel and what we've seen in Superman, the new one. Like, it just doesn't really add anything for me that's interesting is. And this is just the first trailer. This is just the teaser trailer. And generally when I go, into a teaser trailer, for me, the teaser trailer sometimes is more important than the actual main trailer, because the first trailer or the teaser trailer is meant to grab you and pull you in to want to see more and to eventually, hopefully, go to theatres, put your butt on the seat and see it. And unfortunately, this doesn't really do much for me. I'm more looking forward to see, because of the success of MCU, the next Avengers trailer, which is apparently due out at some point this week or next week. Time will tell how if that gravitates to us and suckers us in. But as for this particular trailer, James Gunn, I really liked what he did with Guardians, and I thought he was great with Suicide Squad. It's still fresh, it's still in development. He's still trying to put the pieces together to bring us the DCU. But maybe he should have waited a few years, like I say, let the dust settle after the Snyderverse, because there's been a lot of people still fighting for the Snyderverse to continue. You've also had all those CW shows like The Flash, Clark and Lois, I think it was called, or Superman and Lois. You had the Arrowverse. There's just been a lot when it comes to DC in different aspects of it and different versions of it on film and television. And there has been no real break in between of any kind of superhero content. And as you've seen, that even the Marvel films aren't faring that well since, the end of Endgame. You've had some films that have suckered in and have done what was written on the tin. For example, Spider-Man Far From Home. I love that. I like Shang-Chi. The Eternals didn't do nothing really for us. Captain Marvel, the second one, the Marvels, I just thought was terrible. Thunderbolts was decent this year. Fantastic Four was refreshing for me. But like I say, when it comes to the DCU, Superman was good, but it wasn't anything new or refreshing, and it felt like a repeat of a lot of things we've seen before from that character with a little bit of freshness. Where this, first time we're seeing Supergirl on the big screen since the film way back in the 80s. But we've had other iterations on television. So time will tell if this, does well. But for me, it isn't anything unique or different or special to what we've seen before, and it hasn't really done anything to sucker me in. So for me, will I go see this in theaters? Probably not. But for anybody that is interested in this, I hope it delivers everything that you want it to deliver. But let me know in the comments below what you thought of the Supergirl trailer. But until next time, keep on loving your movies, keep on loving all things entertainment, and I'll catch us all at the next one.